Last year, a buddy of mine emailed me and asked if I would like for him to take my son and myself turkey hunting. Well, my son loves to hunt, and we had never been turkey hunting before, so I said absolutely. So the morning came, we took off into the woods down dirt roads. We arrived at our location, softly stepped out of the truck, and walked up a little hill. He had already prepped us for what to do, and the first action of the day was to listen. The sun had just revealed itself over the horizon. The air was calm and still, and once we made it to that hill, we listened. And in that moment, I think every bird of the forest came alive. It was noisy. And I thought to myself, how are we supposed to know when we hear a turkey with all this other noise going on? And so I asked my friend, will we recognize the sound of a turkey even if we've never heard one before? And he said, oh yeah, it's unmistakable. Well, we didn't hear any turkeys right then, so we tried out a few more spots. And at our last location, we did the same routine. Softly exited the truck, crept over to a high point, and we listened. And we could hear the other birds chattering and chirping. And then, in the midst of us whispering back to one another, we all heard in the distance the faint gobble of a turkey. Sure enough, it was unmistakable, even though it was far from us. We froze in our tracks and continued to listen some more. And we heard it gobble a few more times, way off in the distance. We were tuned in to hear the faint whispers of a turkey, even over all the other noise of the forest. And did you know that God is tuned in to hear the prayers and cries and the calls of the humble, no matter how far off they may be? Proverbs 15:29 says, "The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous." Today, we begin a new adventure through the book of 1 Samuel. And in that first chapter, we have beautifully illustrated for us the fact that God hears the prayers and sees the tears of the humble. So whether it's been a hard season in your life, or you feel that you cannot lift your voice to make a sound, God sees you, and he can hear the faintest whisper of your prayers. So run to him and call out to him and do it day by day. When you pray today, please remember Matthew Prather and his family, our missionaries in Texas. And also remember the Fair Life Word broadcast that's heard in Burkina Faso and Ghana.